So last class, I started explaining the concept of this object, direct object, indirect object, that is accusative and dative. So I will just revise, giving few more examples, and then I will start with the textbook, and then second class we shall have the video film. Okay, I have muted everybody because some disturbance was there. So I have shared the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you remember last class, I started explaining the concept of the subject and object. That is, nominative means any noun which is being used as subject, then we can choose from the definite or indefinite articles depending on the number and gender, like der, die, das, die, ein, eine, ein. If any noun is used a direct object, then we are changing the masculine noun. Der is changed into den, ein into einen. Others remain same. If any noun which is being used as indirect object, then further change is there with the article form. Der is changed into dem, ein is changed into einem. And then here it becomes dem, der, dem, and here einem, einer, einem. So here I gave one example, like the student presents a book to the teacher. That was the sentence. So I made the sentence initially, der Student schenkt dem Lehrer ein Buch. So in this sentence, the subject is der Student, verb is schenkt, indirect object or dative is dem Lehrer. Now one thing you should remember, that when in this dative, in the case of dem etc., we are not using separately the preposition to. In fact, in the article itself, to is embedded. So the meaning of dem is to the. Einem means to a, or to an. So that's why here dem meaning is to the. So der Student schenkt dem Lehrer ein Buch. This is the standard sentence indicating subject and two objects. One is direct and indirect object. Simpler terms as I explained. By questioning, you are getting the subject. If you question who. So in this sentence, the students presents, who presents, student present, student is subject. So you are selecting any article form from subject group. Then what? That is direct object, a book. So for this, you are selecting some appropriate article form from this group, direct object group. Whom? That is to the teacher. So this is indirect object or datives. You are putting any appropriate article here. So when you are selecting the article, definitely you have to take care of the number and the gender of the noun. So here Lehrer means teacher is a masculine noun. So in dative singular masculine, this is the dative singular masculine. So either should you use dem or you should use einem. Similarly, student is subject noun. Student is masculine singular noun and subject group. So masculine singular, that means it has to be der. And then book is a neuter gender and direct object, that is accusative. Neuter gender direct object, accusative means you have to select either das or ein. So accordingly you are changing. So as you see, these articles which are used before nouns are very important. These articles are telling you the exact meaning of the noun. Yesterday I was explaining that even I put some word in the beginning, it will not be confused with the subject. Not necessarily that the sentence must start with subject only. You can start with any noun. It may be object, it may be direct object, it may be indirect object, but meaning will not change. Why meaning will not change? Suppose I have put dem layer in the beginning, which is not subject, because dem, the moment dem article is there, that means it has to be indirect object. That means the translation will to the teacher, and to the teacher can never be the subject. And subject is then dear student, because it's a dear is this one there, and then ein book is object, direct object. What? Ein book. So a book. So meaning whether you write the sentence like der Student schenkt dem Lehrer ein Buch, you write the sentence dem Lehrer schenkt der Student ein Buch, you write the sentence ein Buch schenkt der Student dem Lehrer. In all the three combinations, the meaning of the sentences will be one and only one, because these articles which are used before the noun, they tell three things. They tell the gender of the noun, they tell the number of the noun, and they tell the case of the noun. Case means whether this particular noun is subject noun or object noun, and further whether this is direct object or indirect object. So three things, this one article telling three things, and accordingly you will translate and get the exact meaning of the sentence. Let me give some more examples. Here itself, suppose I write the original. Generally, we put the subject in the beginning. Generally, so this was the original sentence. Der Student schenkt dem Lehrer ein Buch. Okay. Now suppose I am putting some feminine noun. So it will be die Studentin schenkt, and there is a lady teacher, Lehrerin ein Buch. So what changes will be here with the article form? If I am putting here Lehrerin means lady teacher, then this dem is correct or not?
Der.
Exactly. So it will be der. Now you see, die Studentin schenkt der Lehrerin ein Buch, means the girl student is presenting a book to the lady teacher. Both the nouns have become feminine. If I want to make, suppose the lady teacher is presenting a book to the girl student, then what will be the changes with the article form? Make the Lehrerin as a subject. So definitely you will make the subject, then it will be die Lehrerin, because it's a feminine singular. So you will put this one, die Lehrerin. So this is the subject now. And then what change will be here?
Der.
Yes, der Student. So you can rewrite the sentence by putting die Lehrerin. You can write in the beginning also. So you will make die Lehrerin schenkt der Studentin ein Buch. Okay, let me write some other words. Fuller. Outfin. There.
Sir, studentin is the nominator, right?
Yes.
Studentin is a nominator, right?
Studentin is?
Nominative, right?
No, in this sentence, not nominative. I have put in the beginning, it's not, I have changed. Nominative is this delayering.
Okay, the teacher is presenting to the student.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
I have written here group of words. Einfühler, kaufen, der Professor, das Kind heute. You all please make a sentence. I can ask any one of you. Now with the given group of words, you have to make a sentence. Einfühler, Fühler means pen, P-E-N pen, and it's a masculine noun. Der Fühler. Kaufen means to buy. Der Professor, the professor, you know the meaning. Das Kind means the child. And heute, H-E-U-T, heute means today. Everybody should make a sentence by making necessary changes with the article form, with the verb form, and properly replace the words and make a meaningful sentence. You all must, you all should try. Then I will ask some of you. Yes. Have you made? Hello, Vineet. Vineet Raj, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Have you made the sentence?
No, sir. I'm trying, sir.
Okay, try. Everybody should try. Einfühler, kaufen, der Professor, das Kind heute. These are the words I have written, and you have to make a sentence by making necessary changes with the article form and the verb form. Now you have to think that which noun you are going to make subject, which noun you are going to make a direct object, which noun you are going to make indirect object. So, Abha Kumari. Hello, Abha, are you there? Abha Kumari, can you hear?
Oh, yes, sir.
Have you made the sentence?
Yes, sir, I tried.
Okay, read it.
Der Professor kaufen ein Fühler den Kind heute.
No, it's a wrong sentence. Let me ask others. Abhinav. Hello, Abhinav.
Yes, sir.
Have you made?
Sir, I am making only, sir.
Why you are taking so much time?
Sir, I am having confusion, sir.
Yes, that's why I always ask that if you are having confusion, then you should ask, where is your confusion?
Sir.
People are not reading, then definitely you'll have lots of confusion. Adhiraj?
Yes, sir. Sir, der Professor kauft dem Kind ein Fühler heute.
Okay, you are very close to correct sentence, but still there are some mistakes. One small mistake is there. Let me ask somebody else's and then I will. Bhushan Ram. Hello, Bhushan.
Yes, sir.
Have you made the sentence?
Sir, I'm trying, like, I'm finding a word for, like, The professor like promised the student to buy a pen today.
So where is the problem?
So
Why you are not able to make?
I can't find a word for like promised.
Find forward for?
Promised words back. Is that correct?
No, you have to, you need not to add anything. White means today, H-E-U-T, today, white is today, Constant means child, professor, kaufen means to buy, fuller means pen. So these are the meanings. Suppose in English, these words are clear. Can't you make a sentence in English with the given words?
Yes.
So,
Dear Professor Kaufen to the student. So the child or a child we can both use. Der Professor Kaufen einem Kind.
You are
einem Kind ein Fühler Haut.
Wait. You are making lots of mistakes. You have not understood. Has anybody made the correct sentence? Would you like to read?
Yes, sir.
Sir, can I try?
Yes.
Okay, please.
Der Professor kauft dem Kind heute eine Füller.
Once again, dear Professor.
Kauft dem Kind heute eine Füller.
Eine or einen or ein? Be clear. Because as I told you, Füller means pen and it's a masculine noun in German.
Einen Füller, sir. Rest was the correct. Einen Füller.
Yeah. So what it should be, einen Füller or eine Füller or ein Füller?
Sir, einen.
Okay. So let me write what just to say there or out dem Kind einen Volume laut 129 auf dem Kind einen Füller, and then you can put weiter here. So now the sentence is coming like this: Der Professor kauft dem Kind einen Füller weiter. Professor is buying a pen to the child today, or is buys a pen for the child today. This is the meaning. So der Professor is subject. Kaufen, from kaufen it should be kauft because it's a third person singular subject, so T ending should be there. So der Professor kauft. Now das Kind, it's a das neuter gender. So here in dative it has to be indirect object. To the child means dative, so it's a neuter, so neuter is dem, so it becomes dem Kind. Füller, as I said, Füller is a masculine noun, and in accusative masculine noun it becomes ein, is changed into einen. So Füller, einen Füller. Heute means today. So der Professor kauft dem Kind einen Füller heute. Yeah. So I think some of you are having doubts and not able to make. Please ask where is your doubt? What is the thing that you are not able to understand? Unless and until you ask, I cannot explain. If anybody is having any doubt, please ask.
Sir?
Yeah.
Sir, can Haita also come anywhere in the sentence or at the end only?
You're right. Heute you can put like in the beginning of the sentence also, but the condition is that the verb must, this kauft, this is the verb form. it must be at the second place. So you can rewrite the sentence heute, then the verb will come kauft, then rest of the thing. So heute kauft der Professor dem Kind einen Füller. This is also possible. But verb, the rule is that verb must occupy the second position. Means after the subject, for example, der Professor is the subject, then immediately verb should come. You cannot put heute here, like der Professor heute is wrong. You have to write der Professor kauft, then you can put heute here also. Der Professor kauft heute, that is also correct. So der Professor kauft heute dem Kind einen Füller. Or you can put heute here, or you can put heute in the beginning. So all these are possible.
Sir, Fuller is the main object, right?
What?
Sir, Fuller, the pen.
It's not question of main object. As I have explained that there are two objects, direct object and indirect object. So
Yes,
here there
direct.
is direct object, and Kind
Yes.
is indirect object. Now again, you have to keep this in mind that when we are using two objects in a sentence, and if they are coming one after another, then this order should be maintained. That means dative first, then accusative. Means first indirect object, then direct object. Dative first, then accusative should come.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the rule. So anybody having any doubt, you can please ask. Now I'm going to, because in your exam these kind of things will be asked. Lots of group of words will be given and you have to make a sentence. So you have to understand very well. I am going to give another group of words and everybody now should be able to make the sentence. I can ask any one of you. You all must be ready. Now you see, der Sohn bringen die Mutter ein Fahrrad. So what is the meaning? Sohn. What is the meaning of Sohn? Son. S-O-N, son. Bringen means to bring. Die Mutter, the mother. Ein Fahrrad. What is the meaning of Fahrrad? Bicycle. Now quickly everybody should make the sentence by using these words. First you think which one you are going to make subject, which one should be object, which one should be direct object, and which one should be indirect object, and what will be the verb position, means verb conjugation. What form of the verb will be fit, will be suitable. So everybody should try quickly. This time you all must be able to make the correct sentence. I have given the meaning, der Sohn, son, bringen, to bring, die Mutter, the mother, and ein Fahrrad. Fahrrad is a neuter noun. Because when I'm using ein, then you might be having confusion whether it's a masculine or neuter, because ein is common for both. So Fahrrad is neuter gender. Bicycle. Only 65 are attending the class out of 92. So some of you are not serious, not able to understand, and the exam, if you fail, then you will be responsible. Okay. I have given enough time. I hope everybody should be ready. Pranav Rajput. Hello, Pranav. Pranav Rajput. Pranav Rajput, are you there? I'm marking you absent. Rajas Bhatt.
Yes, sir. I'm audible.
Yeah, you are audible.
Sir, der Sohn bringt der Mutter einem Fahrrad.
Einem.
Einem, sir.
Einem Fahrrad. Oh. So you are confused. Okay. Okay, I will explain where is the mistake you are making. Paramata. Hello.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. So what sentence you are making?
Die Mutter bringen dem Sohn.
Please pronounce correctly. This is Mutter. How will pronounce?
Mutter.
Mutter.
Die Mutter bringen dem Sohn ein Fahrrad.
It's a wrong sentence. Okay. Mayank Kumar.
Yes, sir. Sir, die Mutter bringt dem Sohn ein Fahrrad.
Die Mutter bringt dem Sohn ein Fahrrad. Okay. Yes. Good. Let me ask others. Manideep.
Yes, sir.
What is your sentence?
Die Mutter bringt den Sohn einem Fahrrad.
Einem Fahrrad. Okay, all right. Ayush Pandit.
Yes, sir. Die Mutter.
I
am audible, sir.
Yeah, you are audible.
Die Mutter bringt den Sohn ein Fahrrad.
Okay. Very good. Anshuman.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Hello. Okay. Die Mutter bringt der Sohn einem Fahrrad.
Die Mutter bringt
der Sohn,
not son.
Der Sohn einem Fahrrad.
Einem Fahrrad. Okay, so I think lots of you are confused still. Things are not clear. Let me ask one more person, then I will explain. William.
Der Sohn bringt der Mutter einen Fahrrad.
Okay, good. Sunanda. Sunanda Mandal. Yes, please read your sentence.
Yeah, die Mutter bringt der Sohn ein Fahrrad.
Good. Vanshita. Hello, Vanshita. Vanshita, can you hear? Shruti.
Hello, yes, sir.
Yeah. What is your sentence?
Die Mutter bringt dem Sohn ein Fahrrad.
Okay. Snehal.
Die Mutter bringt dem Sohn einen Fahrrad.
Okay, so some of you have made correct sentence, some of you have not made the correct sentence. Now let us go step by step. Now these are the given words. Der Sohn bringen die Mutter ein Fahrrad. Fine. Now I have to make a sentence. The first step, what should I do? First, I should know the meaning. If I don't know the meaning, then it will be difficult. So that is the first thing. So I know the meaning. Der Sohn. Oh, it's a masculine noun and son. Bringen means to bring. Mutter is a feminine noun, means the mother. Ein Fahrrad is a neuter gender and its meaning is bicycle. Good. So I know the meaning. Now I have to think that out of these three nouns, mother and bicycle and the son, which one should be the subject? I have to decide that in what way I'm going to make the sentence, because the possibility is that you can make more than one sentence. So suppose I think that mother should be the subject. Okay, I have decided mother should be the subject. So die Mutter should be the subject. Then remaining two, that means Sohn and Fahrrad. Out of these two, son and the bicycle. So I understand, yeah. And bringen means bring. So son should be the object and Fahrrad should be the object. Then son should be the indirect object and Fahrrad should be the direct object. In other words, mother should be nominative and Fahrrad should be accusative and Sohn should be dative. Okay, fine. Then I have decided that I'm going to put mother as a subject, so I will write in the beginning. Die Mutter. Now I should think that it should be die Mutter or should it be changed? Because I am putting in as a subject. Oh, as a subject I am putting, then I have to forget about this accusative and dative articles. Only I have to concentrate here, this row. And Mutter is feminine noun, singular noun. So this is the only possible option. This D is the only correct article which can go with mother. So here it is correct. Whatever is given, that is correct. Die Mutter. Now Mutter is the third person singular, and here verb bringen is given the original, means infinitive form, which is not correct because third person singular, it should have T ending. So I have used the correct verb which will go with the subject. So die Mutter bringt. Now, as I mentioned that if there are two objects, so dative should come first and then accusative. So what is dative? We have decided that this is going to be indirect object. Now indirect object, Sohn is a masculine noun. So we have to think that, okay, from this group, I have to select which one? Masculine. So masculine and definite article, it should be dem. If I am using masculine singular, then in the indirect object, in the dative form, then it should be dem. So this der will be changed into dem. It becomes dem Sohn. And then I'm coming finally to the Fahrrad. Okay, bicycle direct object and it's a neuter gender. So neuter gender direct object you find here neuter ein. No change ein. So it will remain as it is. So I write ein. Now you are having the sentence mother brings to the son a bicycle. Our mother is bringing a bicycle to the son. Better translation into English. So mother brings a bicycle to son. So this will be the proper translation in English. Okay. So whenever we are making, we always think that how we are going to change the articles depending on the what kind of noun we are using. This is one sentence. Another sentence is possible if you want to make, suppose, if you want to bring the meaning like son is bringing a bicycle to the mother. So this is also possible.
Is male or neuter?
What?
Sir, Fahrrad is male or neuter?
Male or neuter, don't ask like this. Either you ask masculine, feminine, neuter. So Fahrrad is neuter gender, okay?
Okay, sir.
Now you can think of that if you are making the son as a subject. That is also possible. Suppose I want to make the sentence like this. The son brings a bicycle to mother. And it is correct also. So in that case, what will happen? I will write der Sohn. In the son, this I am putting as a subject. Then the verb will come. And now to the mother, that is mother word. This is going as a indirect object, dative feminine. So if you look at this table, dative feminine, dative, this is the dative group, and feminine means either it should be der or einer, to a or to the. So here feminine becomes die or der. So this D will be changed into der. So der Sohn bringt der Mutter, and then indirect object and Fahrrad will remain as it is. Okay. So I have made two sentences. In the first one, the mother brings bicycle to the son. In the second one, the son brings a bicycle to mother. And both the sentences are grammatically correct and also meaningful. So this is the way we are making sentences. Now, I don't know, some of you may mention einem Farad. Why einem Farad? Perhaps confusion was einem is dative, that is indirect object, and you are not making the Farad as indirect object, but this direct object. This is accusative. So einem is not correct. Is it clear or not? If it is not yet clear, you please ask. Anybody is having any doubt? Please ask.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So can we use the direct object before indirect object?
No.
Like
That's why I'm telling. That's why I'm telling that this order cannot be changed. This is the rule of the grammar. If two objects coming side by side, then first indirect, that is first dative, then accusative. First indirect, then direct. This order should be maintained, and this will happen only if both are coming together, one after another. But if we have already separated, suppose I put der Mutter in the beginning of the sentence, the question will not arise. Like der Mutter, then as per rule, verb should occupy the second position in the sentence. So der Mutter bringt, then this subject is coming, der Sohn ein Fahrrad. But if der Mutter, indirect and direct are coming together, then first dative, then accusative. This order should be maintained. If you are writing der Sohn bringt ein Fahrrad der Mutter, it's grammatically wrong. First der Mutter should come and then ein Fahrrad. And while translating into English, you have to readjust as per natural translation. The son brings a bicycle to mother. Is it clear to everybody, or do you have any further doubt? If you have any doubt, please ask. Because this type of questions are coming in your test, in your exam. And if you are committing mistakes, then you lose marks. So you have to understand very properly all these things. So let me give one more example, and this time I guess everybody should make correct sentence. So these are the words coming on your screen. Der Mann schenken die Frau eine neue Uhr. Der Mann. Here the meaning of man is man, or second meaning is husband. So take it as a husband. Masculine noun. Der Mann. Schenken means present or make a gift. Die Frau. Frau means wife. Feminine noun. Die Frau. Eine neue Uhr. Uhr means watch. Watch is a feminine noun. So it is eine, and then this is the adjective. So is the adjective ending. Neue Uhr means a new watch. So these are the words. So quickly make a sentence. Everybody should try, and this time there should not be mistakes. Okay, now let me start. Chinmay. Hello, Chinmay. Chinmay, you are not audible. Hello, Chinmay. Hello, I'm audible. No, you are not audible. Chandra Pawan. Hello, Chandra Pawan. Pawan.
Sir.
Yes, please. Yes, please read your, Pawan, you read your sentence. Switch on your audio. Chandra, you see, Pawan, you switch on audio. Chandra, Pawan, you switch your audio. Hello, Pawan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you tell your sentence. Hello, Pawan, I am not getting any response from you. Why you are putting your audio off? Hello. Okay, it seems is not able. Fardeen. Fardeen Pekiwala.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please read your sentence.
Yes, sir. 1 minute. Der Mann schenkt der Frau einen neuen Uhr.
Der Mann schenkt der Frau einen.
Ein new Uhr. The same thing, so it won't change.
Okay, eine, then pronounce correctly. Eine neue Uhr.
Eine neue Uhr.
Der Mann schenkt der Frau eine neue Uhr. Okay, all right. G. Sai Kishore. Hello, Sai. Sai Kishore, are you there? Gurjala Joel. Moses. G. Joel Moses.
Hello.
What's your name?
Joel, sir. Joel Moses.
Have you met?
Yes, sir.
Read.
Der Mann schenkt der Frau eine neue Uhr.
Okay, good. Harshit.
Yes, sir.
Harshit, read your sentence.
Der Mann schenkt der Frau eine neue Uhr.
Okay. Harshvardhan.
Yes, sir.
Read your sentence.
Die Frau schenkt dem Mann eine neue Uhr.
Once again.
Die Frau schenkt dem Mann eine neue Uhr.
Okay, good. Mukur Gupta.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Der Mann schenkt der Frau eine neue Uhr.
Good. Nikhil. Hello, Nikhil.
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah.
Sir, der Mann schenkt der Frau eine neue Uhr.
Very good. One more person, Nisarg.
Yes, sir. Die Frau schenkt dem Mann eine neue Uhr.
Okay, very good. So I think most of you this time could make the correct sentence. So two options are there. So if you make husband as a subject, so it will be der Mann, and then verb will be schenkt, And if you make Frau as a indirect object, then D will be changed to der. And eine neue is a feminine accusative. It will remain no change will be there with the article form eine neue Uhr. So here the husband is presenting a new voice to the wife. If you wish to make Frau as a subject, then simply you will change this article form. Die Frau, and here it will be dem Mann. So meaning will change. The wife is presenting a new voice to husband. This is the subject. Die Frau schenkt dem Mann eine neue Uhr. So it's not difficult, very simple. Only you have to practice little bit. Anybody has got any more question or doubt with this one? Now I quickly give some chart of pronouns. So if you remember, these three are used. Masculine, feminine, and neuter. There is third person singular I am writing. So you are aware about this ARGSG, means he, she, it, and plural form is G. Now these are the subject pronoun. Just like article, you can also replace the nouns by pronouns. Okay. So here on the article pattern only, change will be there. So if you remember, it is going, these pronouns are also going subject and object, noun, direct object, indirect object on the same pattern. What I am writing here, then I will explain. So I am giving here the list of pronouns. The similar way, nominative, accusative, and then dative. So if you look at first row, so these are the pronouns for the nominative group. Means just like noun, you can also use pronoun as a group. Instead of saying der Lehrer, der Student, der Bruder, etc., you can say he, she, or they. So you are using this pronouns as a subject. That is called nominative. And if the same pronoun is used as an object, then change will be there. Only one change will be there. That means it should have an ending. Air will be changed into il, and this is object means direct object. And the third row is dative. That means it is indirect object. Im, ir, im. So the meaning will to him, to her, to them. Plural form will be to them. So let us try. suppose you have made this sentence, der Mann schenkt der Frau, sorry, eine neue Uhr. I have used here 3 different nouns. Okay. So if you look at this sentence, der Mann schenkt der Frau eine neue Uhr. The husband presents a new watch to the wife. Now I am going to replace all these nouns by appropriate pronouns. So what pronoun I shall be using? Here I have just given some clue here. So ARGS for the subject, IMGSG for the object, direct object, IM for the dative, that is indirect object. So direct object, indirect object. Here der Mann. So der Mann belongs to nominative group. So you can think of that which appropriate pronoun should be used. The husband. So if you want to replace husband, then what pronoun should be used?
Er.
He. Instead of saying husband, you can say he. An equivalent of he is er. Der Frau means to the wife. Now this is feminine and dative. So you have to select something from this last row, feminine. So here it is coming feminine is IHR, here means to her. If you are using to any pronoun, then definitely it will be her, to her. So equivalent is IHR, her. And then eine neue Uhr, a watch. So for watch, it's a feminine noun. Please remember, watch is a feminine noun. So from this group, feminine singular you have to select, and feminine singular is SIE, Z. So you will be writing here Z. So you have replaced all the nouns by appropriate pronouns. For husband, masculine, singular, so you are writing he. So it will be he presents it to her. Means you have replaced all the nouns by appropriate pronouns. So now it is becoming he presents it to her. So he, er means he, to her, IHR, er means to her. And then eine neue Uhr, because watch in English is a neuter gender, please remember, but in German it's feminine. So you have to use feminine pronoun only. Otherwise there will be grammatical mistake. Don't go by translation and replace them. You first see what is the gender of the noun in that language. So here it is feminine noun. So you have to select the feminine pronoun. Feminine pronoun is Z. You should not write S. S means it, but it is wrong. So you have to write here Z. While translating into English, you definitely can use the word it, because watch should be replaced by it. If you have to replace it by noun, pronoun. So he presents it. It refers to watch. He presents it to her. So like that, I have replaced all the nouns by appropriate pronouns. Similarly, if you try here, der Sohn bringt der Mutter ein Fahrrad. So if I ask you to replace it by appropriate pronoun, so just try. Okay, so what pronoun you will be using for der Sohn?
Er.
Yeah, I am asking some other persons also, so tell. Hello?
Er.
There. It will remain as it is. And for der Mutter?
Ir.
Ir.
Correct. And for ein Fahrrad?
S.
Correct. So now you have replaced for Sohn, er, for Mutter, ir, and for Fahrrad, because it's a neuter gender. So for neuter, it will be S. So he presents it to her. His son presents to mother a bicycle. Air for son, Ir for Mutter, and S for Farad. And if you are making, suppose, D Mutter and Dame zone, the meaning has changed. The mother is presenting, mother brings a bicycle to son. Okay, so now what will be the appropriate pronoun now? Yeah, for Dame zone, what is to be written?
Im.
Correct. IHM means now it's dative. So dative, this one, masculine singular, IHM, to him. Him means to him. So Dame zone, im. And then for D Mutter,
Z.
So now im z s. The meaning will be the same. Means mother brings a bicycle to the son. So she means for mother. She brings it means bicycle to him. To him means to son. So if you translate with all the pronouns, the translation will be she brings it to him. She brings it to him. She for mother brings it for bicycle to him, to son. So when you are replacing the pronoun, always just see what is the number, gender and case of the noun, and accordingly you select the appropriate pronoun from here. If this particular noun is a nominative, accusative or dative, you select. Suppose here dame is dative group, DM. Dame indicate that it must be dative. So you have to select something from here. Now here there are 1, 2, 3, 4. Im, inen. But this im for masculine, this is for feminine, this is for neuter, this is for plural. So here dame zone is singular, masculine singular. So because it's masculine singular, so it should be IHM. Meaning is to him. So in fact, IHM im means to him, IHR ir means to her. Again, IHM im means to him or to it, and inen is the plural form, which means to them. So he, she, it, they. And here it will be him, her, it, and here it may be sometimes her. So to him, to her, to them. So these are the meaning. So depending on the number, gender, case of the noun, you have to select the appropriate pronoun here and accordingly you replace it. Don't go by gender in other language. As I gave the example here, watch in German is a feminine noun. So you have to use the feminine pronoun. Okay. Though in English it is neuter gender, but you should not write here s, means it will be wrong. So whatever is the gender of the noun, the same should be the gender of the pronoun. But while translating into English or other language, we should translate accordingly. Okay, so please keep these things in mind. I shall be sharing this today. So you keep on preparing, but many things I have been explaining. You keep on preparing because your questions will be based around these formation, writing the correct verb form, formation of sentences by giving the group of words as I did today, replacement of noun by pronouns, making question, lots of question words you have learned, adjectives and antonyms, making simple sentences with adjectives, writing German numbers in the words, filling the blanks. So all such things will be in your test. So please keep on preparing so that you should not commit mistakes. Okay, all right. So let us have 5 minutes break and then I shall start with the video film.